Alright, bet. You already know the fuck going on. It's Maccduhvee in the fucking building. When you see me, you better be full. You better be on that. So you already know that fucking me. Like, subscribe, and shit. That's easy. Like, subscribe, and share. Share with your mother. Cause I'm not playing with that bitch. Now you already know the fuck going on. Now look, listen. I was just reacting. I just reacted. If you see, it's a lineup. It's right after another. Mr. 2 minutes or less. Once I catch on to Mr. 2 minutes, Mr. 1 or 2 minutes or less, either or. I didn't know this nigga was on a run. Nigga, what the fuck? That makes the song even it busts even harder. Now look, we got another Trap Law Ross video that we reacting to today. I'm not gonna lie to you. I am not doing 2 hours. The most I'm gonna do is 10 to 12 minutes. You know how I get. If it get too crazy, let me know. I'll react to the whole thing. I'm gonna just shut it off. You get me?
Been a war zone for decades now. The city has one of the longest histories with gangs operating in the area. Whether the Black Disciples, Gangster Disciples, Black Peace.
I thought this Chicago shit was over. Fuck it. Fuck my city. Ain't got no real savages out there. I slap these niggas.
Stones or dozens of other gangs that have operated there over the years. There's always groups waving their flag and fighting for dominance in every corner of the city. Gang wars in Chicago were a thing long before drill music emerged in the 2010s, with many of these gang-affiliated youths getting on the mic and documenting the bloody battles on their blocks, creating songs about the violence, many of which became hits. From Chief Keef to Lil Durk to King Von and FBG Duck. The songs these rappers made laid down his Keef to Lil Durk to on their blocks, creating songs about the violence, many of which became hits. From Chief Keef to Lil Durk to King Von and FBG Duck. The songs these rappers made laid down the history of life in the streets of Chicago through jaw-dropping lyrics about killing and being killed in this treacherous environment. In my recent video, I covered Chicago's newest drill rap star and arguably aspiring serial killer, Bloodhound or Bloody Hound Lil Jeff, the rapping hitman who himself claimed to have killed 11 people.
Hold on, my brother. Let's take a moment of silence at the moment that we have presented these young kids that's on this screen, bro. I ain't gonna lie. There's a bitch on the screen, bro. You know what I'm saying? I'm sorry. Where's my respect? I mean, there's a girl on the screen, gang. What the fuck? Moment of silence is done. You know what I'm saying? Condolences to these people's family. But I told you I only got 10 minutes for this video, bro. All sensitivity aside, please be mindful of what's really going on. This shit real. So when I really watch this shit, I'm gonna stop chatting.
Before his own untimely death. As those paying attention to the drill rap scene know, Jeff was seemingly on his way to becoming a major star in the scene. Powered not only by his catchy music, which at the time was seemingly as hated amongst the drill fans as it was liked, but perhaps even more by his wild antics on social media and brazen lyrics bragging that he had indeed killed 10 or 11 people. But Jeff's rise in the rap game would be stopped before it even truly got started.
Is it me or do I read slow, or these niggas like they run past this shit real quick? Like I'm like. You get what I'm trying to say? Is it me? Because I'm not pausing no more. I'm done pausing.
In 2024, he would lose his life in a truly harrowing way, getting gunned down while literally chasing a man into a house whilst wildly shooting in his direction. With the security camera video of these events going viral soon after his passing, showing the world in 4K the dark truth that Jeff was really living the lifestyle he rapped about. And while Jeff isn't here anymore to take advantage of this virality, it would blow up his already existing fame to a whole new level, making him the latest poster boy for what the new generation of Chicago drill looks like, both on wax and in the streets, where killing has seemingly become so normalized that you have to at least claim to have several murders under your belt to even dream of making a name for yourself in music, and still attempting to catch your next body whilst being contacted by major record labels looking to sign you. However, the story of Lil Jeff's clique, the Bloodhounds, might stay on drill fans' radar long after his passing, because Jeff was by no means the only one. As those who follow Jeff's career closely know, he had a right-hand man named Q50 who was seemingly doing everything that Jeff was doing too, including allegedly participating in killing up to 8 people, some of these people possibly being the same victims that Jeff has been alleged to have killed too, as these two had often referenced in their raps how they used to slide on their ops together. In fact, when it comes to the shooting that would claim Jeff's life, beside Jeff himself.
Now, I heard a nigga the other day say on the block, you got 8 bodies, you ain't do nothing. I'm saying, talking about son, I got 30. I be killing bitches. I'm not talking about actually, you know what I'm saying, till I really realize, like, yo, this nigga really talking about killing niggas. Like, you should have just joined the military at this point, nigga.
himself, Q50 is seemingly the only other person to have been identified as allegedly being at the scene with Jeff. Because while Jeff and his accomplices were wearing masks during their attack, a still image from a security camera would later begin to circulate, showing someone who looks a lot like Q50 carrying the lifeless body of Jeff without a mask, and seemingly wearing the exact same distinctive red tracksuit that one of the shooters at the scene had been wearing too. Indeed, it appears that while Jeff was still alive, Q50 cared more about the streets than rapping. And although he would participate in making music, particularly by featuring on songs together with Jeff, he seemingly
which one was Jeff? The one with the black sweater? Cause I see him fall. Like, he ran after the nigga. He ran after the nigga try to shoot. If you didn't see the video, he ran after the nigga try to shoot. The nigga was out. The nigga was running without his slippers. That's something that I would have did. If I see a gun, I told y'all, bro, I am not Jesus, nigga. I am running. If the hammer and I see it, the only how I'm really slapping this shit out you is if I know that hammer don't work or don't have no bullets. Nigga, this nigga chased this nigga. This nigga ain't have no slippers on, just yellow shorts, and he running across the street. He ran after that nigga, and then you see the nigga that ran after him, that was shooting him, just drop. Like, you feel me? That's a crazy POV. I ain't gonna lie. That's a crazy POV. I'm chasing you with my hammer. I'm shooting at you, and then out of nowhere, look, I'm in heaven. That is a crazy POV. That's what I be thinking about, man. That's what I be thinking about, man. I be like, yo, if I'm gonna go out, man, I wanna know. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. Sometimes I don't be wanting to know, but that's another story.
Had very little interest in pursuing a real career in rap, as he would explain during an On a Couch TV interview in May 2024.
When can we expect like a album from all? It's like at least 5 of y'all, 6 of y'all, or something that rap.
I ain't gonna lie, folks. Let me tell you something with that rap. Say something about that rap, folks. I don't really get no about it for real. You feel me? Cause I'm out there. This the meal ticket out there. folks. Let's go on Vert and Bloodhound. That's the, you know, they the meal tickets on it. So I don't even get no out that, you know.
However, this would all seemingly change after Jeff's death, which was followed almost exactly a month later with the death of their good friend and Bloodhound affiliate, Lil Scoom, another highly popular and up-and-coming rapper who had arguably recorded and released the most music out of all of the members of that group. With both of these popular rappers and very close friends of Q50, Lil Jeff and Lil Scoom now being out of the picture, Q50 himself would seemingly decide to take...
So 2 niggas just died? Yo, what the fuck going on nowadays, gang? 2 niggas done died.
Rap more seriously to carry the torch for the Bloodhounds. This can be seen with his musical output, with him dropping several solo songs with music videos in recent weeks, these videos all gathering hundreds of thousands of views. Q50 had clearly been paying attention to how Jeff was making a name for himself with his seemingly overly audacious and possibly self-incriminating lyrics. For example, on Jeff's song Ah, which appears to describe the real murders of 2 high school students with a brazenness that has perhaps never been seen before in rap. And from here, Q52 will begin to drop increasingly outrageous bars.
No, I gotta read this shit. Loop shooting. Chicago police searching for gunmen who killed 2 students outside of high school. He was screaming, ah, when he got hit. Ah, ad-lib. Real tough up on the net. Alright. Reading is fundamental. Now he on the floor looking like a bitch. Looking like a bitch. Just walked in the lids for 2 hats. What the fuck is this nigga talking about? Really stepping in blood, niggas. Know how it get. He ain't get a chance to run. Can't say that he tipped. Can't say he tripped. Nope. Hold on. What's under this? Bounced out with 4 sticks. 2 niggas got hit. That was very vivid. I ain't gonna lie, bro. What you trying to say? You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I don't think they even give a fuck about niggas in Chicago to arrest niggas, gang. I ain't gonna lie, bro. You can't say all of this on the fucking over here.
From here, Q52 will begin to drop increasingly outrageous bars himself, like saying how he shot someone 10 times before Jeff shot them 5 times, and then literally saying the name.
But I ain't gonna lie, it seemed like this nigga might not even care no more. If he lost 2 of his mans, bro, and he just told y'all that nigga was the meal ticket. So he like, yo, bro, you know what? I gotta do something. You know what I'm saying?
The alleged victim as an ad-lib. And that's just one example, because the more you look into Q50's lyrics, particularly the more recent lyrics, the more it begins to seem that he is in fact describing actual crimes that happened, often even providing ridiculously...
Should have seen his face trying to eat his chips when I bailed out of Maxima. What the fuck going on, bro? Niggas...
specific details about those crimes, like what model of car they were driving during the hit.
Yes, but we have a plate for that grave Maxima, Lisa. It's gonna be...
And this is from,
That's another thing.
600
Why they
Everhart, right?
making Maximus strikers now?
But perhaps the craziest part of all this is the fact that unlike Lil Jeff, whose bold lyrics about committing nearly a dozen murders went viral and became the topic of debate amongst drill fans after his death, Q50 on the other hand is actually still alive and evading the police in Chicago and beyond, and still rapping about having killed 8 people for the whole world to hear, and still actively dropping music at a rate that would put some of the biggest rappers to shame. Q50 is something like a modern-day outlaw, and despite his incredible talent for music, the unfortunate truth is that unless he changes his ways and distances himself from the streets, his story can only end one of 2 ways. With the question being, will the authorities crack the case and catch up with him before his rivals in the streets do? So in this video, we'll be taking a closer look at who exactly is Lil Jeff's right-hand man, Bloodhound Q50, the true stories behind some of his wildest lyrics.
Bet this is where it stops, bro. So Trap Lord Ross, instead of him dying, you rather him be in jail. That's all I'm gonna say. That's all I'm gonna say. You already know the fuck going on. It's your boy Maccduhvee in the fucking building. When you see me, you better fuck like, subscribe, and share. Share with your mother, cause I'm not playing with that bitch. Now you already know what the fuck going on. Make sure you stop reporting my page. You not the boys.